Good evening everybody. I hope you're doing well. Apologies for the delay in the start there. It all seemed to be a little bit strange. We had a black screen for quite a while there. Let's pop into the main screen, onto Classic. Good evening one and all. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a lovely week of gold making or playing whatever games and having fun. I hope you've all had a great time. Oh, let me just expand this chat actually. I can't read it when it's small. Let me just make that a bit bigger. There we go. Now I can actually read the text with my poor old eyes. There we go. Who have we got in tonight? We had Keen and Grave, Colour Staron, Wonderful Black, Ramu, Cody, Mushy, and Stargrace, Dizzy, John, Adriana. Thank you all for stopping by. Lovely to have you all here. Wonderful. There we go. Reboot times 5. We got it. It took me a little while for it to eventually come through. I think Twitch is having a few little issues here and there. But thankfully we seem to be okay. Touch wood, everything's okay. We have Oreo sat next to me. Let's pop his camera on. There we are. There we are. We have an Oreo joining us tonight. So, things tonight. Well, we're going to have another go at Classic. We're going to see if we can level a little bit more. I am currently at the lofty height of... Where's my character? Level 25. So we're slowly getting there. 35 being my aim at the moment. Learns 00. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. We are currently just going to have a look, see if we can level a little bit more on Samadan here in Classic. We might have a look. Special guest. We do have a little fellow behind me here of Ragnaros has now joined us in. We have him from the 15-year anniversary collector's edition, which I'm really happy with. He's really cool, absolutely massive and heavy. So he's now the classic mascot that's going to stay with us. The actual the box is really nice. It was huge. This is the actual collector's box that came with it. And then we've got the alabaster mount, 30 days game time, and mouse mats and prints and a pin. So it's a really nice package. Will I be returning to retail or have I gone full classic? I will certainly be returning to retail, Ramu. I was looking at all the new stuff that's on PTR with the new auction house and I'm really excited for that. That's going to be really cool. We've also got, I saw Gumdrop saying yesterday that we might have some more, the next thing on from Notorious gear. So I'll probably quite have to have a look at that. But I'm definitely going to be coming back into retail. I was playing it a little bit earlier today, just restocking on things. Managed to make about 1,000 Tide Spray braces, which I need to turn into veiled crystals. So that's going to take me a little while over the week just to process those. But at the moment, I'm just going through Classic and just wanting to really focus on leveling at this stage. Done that too today. Yeah, I think it's part of the things. I haven't checked my my gold making for September yet because of the 8.3 stuff that came out. But that's the next thing I'm going to look at, and I'm really interested to see what gold I did make last month, even with me just listing things on, and then that was all I ever did. So I'm very interested to see how that goes. But in the meantime, let's carry on. I'm in the wetlands at the moment. So we have a little bit of questing to do around here, around the dig site, which has been quite tricky to find some things there. But we're going to go off and have a look there. Let's go out the main entrance, I think. And then we'll go and join in the questing. I'm going to stick with Classic for a while. I think Classic does appreciate a bit of time, if you see what I mean. It's one of those games where the more time you put into it, the more rewarding it is, especially during the leveling experience. It's the same with any game, really. I have been focusing on Classic for the time being, but I would like to expand more and go back to retail as well, because there's still lots of things I want to do in retail. I was playing with my son yesterday it was, and we made a couple of we got a couple of horde characters on the Draenor server, and I've got a rogue there, and we played for maybe no more than an hour, and I was level 18. No, I was level 15 when I started, and then in the time it took me to play for that hour, I'd gone 3 levels in a couple of dungeons. It was amazing how different the speed is between where I am here on Classic and how it is on Retail. Still a lot of fun, just very much a blast all the way through the levels. You got to 20 yesterday. Excellent, Dizzy. That's pretty good going. You can get started with some good professions at that point. Have I got enough room in my bags? I could probably do with clearing some of this out. Oh well, I'll carry on for the moment. We'll kill as we go. Get some extra XP. Always be killing the mobs as you travel. Classic actually renewed your love for Retail. Did not expect that to happen. I can really understand that. I can appreciate the differences between the two. I really like Classic, and I also really like Retail. I mean, the fact that we get to have 2 different versions of WoW is really, really nice. I mean, WoW is WoW at the end of the day. It's been that game that's held our interest for 15 years. How many other games can you say have captured your interest for that long? Working on tailoring and enchanting, excellent. Very good combination. Highly recommend. I would like to find some black oozes, because those are am I going to be out of range? I might be, yep. Because those are part of one of the quests I've got here for, which one is it? Is it the skull? No, is it the iron shaft? One of these, I think. Or I might have even picked it up, I'm not sure. Let's go and try one over here, black ooze. Oh, I might have picked it up actually. Let's just check my bags. What was it? That was a Cedar's bag. That's the one I needed. So I don't need the oozes now. But I'll do them anyway, because they're XP. Go through all of this. Let's get another Holy Fire going, because we had a bit of resist on that first one. Mana seems to be okay at the moment. I haven't bought any spells in a while, so we probably could do with a trip to Stormwind next time we have a break. And let's see if I can get all the way to level 26 at least today. I think that should be doable, as we have rested XP all the way to the last 6 bars. So we should be alright for the moment. If you're doing blacksmithing in Retail, it's a big struggle, is it? I haven't tried blacksmithing, but I thought blacksmithing would be quite good for the notorious weapons. I heard they're quite good. Is it expensive to level up? That would be my main concern. Right, we're going off to the dig site. A few things here, some herbs there. Well, let's ignore those. Let's just go mainly in a straight direction. We might have to take out a few raptors on the way, as they're good. I was starting it in the vanilla. All the things. Oh, right. Okay, that's going to be fun. You need now for a recipe 6 wildvine. I've been at it for 4 hours. Wow. That's quite the time sink, isn't it? 4 hours. Okay, if we get a screecher, we'll just be a bit careful, because it will be bringing in some extra ads if we don't have it. A bit careful. So let's just go through here. There we go, we added another one in. So hopefully we should be okay here. I might have to shield up again as soon as this one's done. And I need to also do my armour. And let's use a little bit of extra damage here with my shields on. Mind Blast. And a Smite, I think, should keep me going for the moment. And let's do an extra shield. I need another Fortitude going as well, actually. Good evening, Rasheen. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your week been? Hope you've had a good week. Lots of gold making, I imagine. What do you think of the new auction house? That's my first question. It's outdated. Yeah, let's do this one. We got enough mana back from taking those two, so that was quite reasonable, actually. I do need to do my fortitude buff though. That takes loads of mana, so I'll just take this one for the moment. Doing good. People throwing gold at you. Fantastic. That's what we need. Just people willing to just get rid of all their gold. Am I going in the right direction? Yes, I am. So what we're looking for here, once we get into this dig site, is these ancient relics. I was here earlier today having a little rummage around, and the drop rate on them is really... It's not so much a drop rate, the spawn rate of them is pretty tricky. Honestly, as it stands now, I think nothing will change apart from more consumer friendly and pretty stacking becoming obsolete. Yep, that's pretty much my thoughts as well. I think more people are going to be playing, well, not so much playing, will be on the auction house. Therefore, that means more sales, which means more money for everyone. People still, yeah, they definitely will undercut, and probably by larger margins now that there's no coppers. So it's going to be interesting. I think you think you love the new auction house. Yeah, I agree, Mushy. I really, really like it. I think it's so clean and very easy to use, which for the main player, I mean, I didn't realise until I went to the PTR, because I don't use the standard, I haven't used the standard auction house in a long time, and I realised just how difficult it was. Looks like I've got a mysterious heal behind there. Who have I got to thank for the heal? Can't see them. Interesting. Okay, well, let's carry on with one of those. Now I need... Ah, there we go. That must have been it. I'll give you... Oh no, you're a level 60. Aha! I'll give you a buff whilst I'm here. Right, let's work my way through. And one of those. Oh, no more mana for this. Okay, this could be tricky. I'll have to see how we get on with this. I might have gone too much. We'll see what happens. Might lose a little bit of health here. I've got to be careful with these raptors. They do hit hard. Resetting is going to be fun. Yeah, definitely. Now everyone essentially has an auction house add-on. Yeah, exactly. That's how it's going to be, isn't it? Alright, a little bit dangerous here. Let's drink a little bit whilst I'm here. Getting a little bit of mana. We've got the spirit tap just kicked in. What I do want is not the dirt pile, but there's like this big golden sarcophagus type thing, which is what I want to get next. If I can work my way around, and hopefully it will spawn. Let's go around this one. Ignore that one. I think, no, that's not it. Last time I saw it, it was where this pile of dirt was. They spawn in random places. So you just got to be careful I don't get myself in a tricky situation. Let's go around this way. See what I can see here. It's all about positioning at this point and controlling my mana and only taking one now at a time, but that should be alright. Hopefully the odd items you need return to the auction house. That would be awesome, and maybe post again that I'm live. Do you think I need to? Because I've already got it on the Discord, so hopefully it should work okay. How are you? I'm having a lovely day, thank you very much. Won't be watching me anymore, even though you're one of my favourite streamers. You cannot in any way help promote Blizzard after terrible stances, allowing China to hit. Oh, that's fair enough, Lycan. Everyone is entitled to support or not support as much as they like, so I appreciate your position. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was following what Taliesin was saying about the situation. I haven't... Oh, no, I've got one behind me now. That could be terrible. Okay, 2 is bad. Let me just remove myself for the moment, because I don't want 2 on at the moment. I don't think I can quite take 2, especially a level 27. I gained an extra ad there. So let me just work my way out. I can probably take this one on, it's 25. Let's go over here and deal with this one, and then we'll come back into this. Give myself a bit of a renew, and then I'll be back with you. There we go, got that done, that done. We need some armour. There we are. And we should have a shield for now, and another renew, and then let's use our wand. That should work. They have, I did see a post that they've reinstated the prize money and reduced the punishment to 6 months, which I think is still harsh, but I can see the difficulty of the situation. It's not one I fully know the ins and outs of yet. I haven't fully got to grips with the whole thing, but I know people will take their position, and if you don't think it's fair, then by all means boycott or support or not support as you see fit. Yeah, there's a whole lot of other stuff for different companies as well. What's the add-on showing the circles and dots on the minimap? That is Zygor. It's a paid-for add-on, but I found it to be really useful in Classic. It's just pointing out a few different things. It's got the whole thing on the main map, and I've got the guide is here, which is telling me where to go and what to pick up, which has been really handy so far. Right, I'm hoping for a spawn and be lucky so I can pick it up. I don't think I've got everything here though. I've got one of those. I've done the dirt pile and I've done that. I need to find the other thing. Right, let's try this one again. At level 27, that's quite tricky. So let's start with one of these. The question really is just keeping this whole area clear. They've got a fast respawn rate, which means good XP. That's the thing to bear in mind. Probably don't need this holy fire, but let's just add it in and then finish off with that. That should work. Could have said something against Trump and we'll receive the same punishment or anything like that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can see the situation being, you know, if you're going to make a political statement, it could be anything over anyone. Alright, I do want to look over there somewhere, but I've got a feeling I need to stay here and wait for a respawn around here. Let's just see. I've already got that one. Can't see anything else on the horizon. I've got the dirt. Looks like a large, wide yellow vase sitting upright in the ground. Okay, ancient relic. Not sure I've got that one, because that's the one there. Can't be that one. That's a herb. Oh, watch out, there's 3 going on there. Hopefully they're going to be okay. Just keep an eye on things. See what happens. There we go. Thought I'd have one spawn near me, so let's deal with that. Keep this area clear. Don't like it when they resist my spells though. So let's carry on with this. How come I don't play more often? Oh, good evening, Jungles. Snowpaint, I would play much more if I really could, but I balance my time between real life time with my family and working a full-time job, so it's not always easy to play as much as I would love to. And certainly when it comes to streaming, I'd love to stream a lot more than I currently do, but with commitments with family and work, this is about as much as I can manage at the moment and still keep things balanced. But as time will change, as the needs of everyone adapts and moves on. Still nothing spawned yet. Do I stick in the one place or do I move on? Ideally, I would move around and see what I can find. I can't see anything anywhere else though, so let's move around. See what we have. If you take part in something and you agree the rules and regulations, then act against it, then of course you get punished to some extent. Yes, I agree with you completely, Rasheen. What's my second job? Streaming being your main one in my mind. Absolutely, Rami. My main job is actually I'm a 3D artist, so I kind of make all kinds of things, and at the moment the kind of stuff I do isn't very interesting, but in the past I've done games, I've done films, I've done commercials, all sorts of different things. But at the moment, yes, my second job is doing 3D stuff, which is where I've got the starting soon screen, is basically me using my 3D software to do all that kind of things, importing the game assets and relighting it and rendering it out. Which program I work with 3D? I use Maya mainly. That's my main package of choice. I've used it for the past 20 odd years really, since it first came out. There's nothing here that's clickable. I was hoping I'd find something over here. Let's just clear some of these mobs. Mine blast and one of those, one of those. Let's do a smite as well whilst we're here. And then let's just wand that down. Your 3D artist too. I swear there's more stuff in your freezer than it can actually hold. Fantastic machine, yeah. That's filling things over capacity. I like the idea. Anything here? Something must be clickable in this area. Wow, that's oh, that's 26. I thought it was 28 for a minute there. I'll stick with 26 though. Mind blast and a smite, and then finish off with wands. It's starting to get a little bit hairy here though, so I just have to be a little bit careful. Been learning Blender a little bit now. Yeah, Blender is really good for considering it's free and open source. It's an amazing program. It's really developed over time, and it's been quite good. People use it for tracking, I hear, as well, and all sorts of different things that can be useful. Okay, I need to buff up my armor. I need to do a smite. I'm running a bit low on mana here, so let's just do one of those and one of those. That should be alright. Not Maya is, but the price is a bit much for you. It means you do it just for your fun. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. Maya has always been quite expensive, so it's kind of reserved itself for like the big outfits that can afford several licenses, which is unfortunate that, you know, they do have a learning edition, but they haven't maximise it as much as they could have done. Something like Houdini you can get for a really cheap price. Right, I'm not seeing anything here, which I was hoping for. Something to spawn around here. Nothing I can click on. Ancient relic, large stone box, or a large vase. Those are the two things, but that's the large vase, and I've already clicked on one of those. The stone box I did see over there once, and I haven't seen it spawn since. And then the other one, yeah, there's over there that I've been already. Just hoping for a respawn whilst I'm standing here. I mean, the mobs are respawning, so you'd hope that the relics would respawn. We'll stay here for the moment whilst mana allows and see if we can get these. We're still getting XP whilst we're waiting, so that's not too bad. Oh, Gwilyn, 16 months. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you very much for your support. Really, really is appreciated. Good evening. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for your sub. Let's see a whole load of emotes are gwilling. I hope you're doing well this fine Sunday. How's the levelling going? It's going very well, thank you, Jangles. We're steadily working our way through it. Oh, this one needs a little bit of extra Mind Blast. I might smite this for a couple of times rather than the Holy Fire. And, oh no, we're down again, so now we'll get Holy Fire and then we'll wand with the rest. There we go. That should be fine. Let that work through. Right, okay. Right, anything? I can't see anything over here that's spawned, which is unfortunate. I would expect one to spawn here, whichever it was going to be, but there's nothing I can currently click on. That's over there. Okay, you're taking that one out, so whilst you're doing that, let me go the other side. Give you a buff as I go past anyway. Now what I'm really looking for is one to appear here. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Right, let's go. That's what I want. Let's hope I don't aggro anything on my way. There we go. Right, this is one of them. Okay, the fragment. So we need an ancient relic. One more now. And, oh, that's over here. Even better. Thick and fast. The luck is with me now. Right, let's avoid those. Quickly go over here. Don't aggro anything. No. Oh, just. That was cool. We just got it. Right, okay, there we go. Holy Fire. Now I've got to get myself out of here without dying too horribly. Might as well work as we go. Let's get a Mind Blast. There we go, that should be fine. Okay, fantastic. There we go. That's a bit better. Slightly tense moment there, Oreos. My wand needs upgrading, that's for sure. Okay, let's do one of those. Holy Fire. Oh, I've already got someone in. I'll help you out there. And then I'll make my way out. We'll hand this in. So I'll buff up that whilst I'm here. That's fine, that's fine. Actually, we'll just buff that up whilst I'm running, because I don't need the mana for this one. There we go. There's a quest there that gives a good wand. Do I have the questing add-on? I do, Norcott. Which one gives the actual... I'll have a look. Uncovering the Past, we've just completed, and Omnia's Revenge we've done as well. So we'll give you a buff and a regen, and we'll carry on. I think I'm on the chain. Okay, fantastic, Norcott. Well, if I can get an upgrade of a wand, that's going to be really nice. Oh, we need I've got an infected wound here. Let's sort myself out with a cure disease. I forget I have that. Might as well help everyone out as we go. Right, okay. Yeah, new wand would be really nice at this stage. How we're doing? We're almost halfway through 25. Okay, and uncovering the past. Getting lots of Ironforge reputation here. Okay, Silk Mantle will give me extra intellect and extra armor. We'll lose the stamina. Okay, let's go with that. That'll be useful. Okay, so now we need Soltooth. He's level 29, but you should be able to kill him at this level. If you have trouble, try to get someone to help you. Right, where is he? Alright, he's all the way around there. Okay, let's follow the map. So round that side, I imagine. Now the map says to go take a left here. If I take a left here, I'm going to die down there. So let's not follow the map. It's round the other side. Soltooth's Talon. I wonder, is he over there? How do we get there? Or is he in a cave? Let me just check the quest log. What does it say? What one is this? Is it the Cursed Claw? No. War Banners. Soltooth. This one. While you're down there, I happened to notice that one of those beasts stood out from the rest. It was bigger and more menacing. The one that led the others caused this disruption. One final task. See to it that Soltooth is brought to justice. Oh, there we go. Evocation wand. 24.2 damage. That's definitely worth it. You have to choose one of these rewards. Bring me one of his talons. Okay, we'll go have a look. Yeah, he's up on the hill. Okay, fantastic, thank you. DM General, thank you very much for the follow. Nice. If you log into Twitch, you can't see the picture or hear sound. Twitch is having issues. Yeah, I think so. We had trouble when we were starting the stream. It was all black, but hopefully it'll be all right for you for the moment. In fact, you're evading. We'll catch you on the way down. There's a stack of wood that takes you up to him. Okay, we'll have a look. Let's go on over. Oreo's snoring next to me. I can just hear him. This bundle of fluff, just a little snore. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to carry on levelling up. Be nice to have rested XP all the way through this level. How are we doing for bag space? We've got a little bit of space. That's not too bad. Alright, I guess over here. Oh, I can see that wood over there. I imagine he's over there, isn't he? Let's go have a look. Seems like someone's cleared out all the mobs so far. Oh no, they're over here. That's one. Okay, thank you, Norcup. Going to have to take my time now. I'm also going to need to get some more spells soon. I don't know what I'm missing at this stage, but I definitely need some more. I can feel my relative power getting a little bit worse as I'm fighting something like a level 27, certainly. I know these are high damage mobs anyway, but let's have a look. Right, there's another level 27. Let's get another holy fire as that smite was resisted. Not doing a lot of damage here. Need to cure disease on myself though. There we go, that should be enough. Wonky Twitch at it again. I think it is Scorchane. Good to have you here though. Glad you made it through. How's you and the family doing? We've got the Gale Moth that's going through. Okay. Right, okay, so up here looks to be the route. Another one to deal with on this side. Oh, we've got an extra one here, and it's a level 27. Okay, let's try and deal with you. This could be dangerous. I may die. Let's use that. Yeah, let's work our way out of here. Let's try and get one down at least. As there was someone else helping me out there, very kindly. Brilliant, looking forward to EP raid tonight. Hope to get some gear for disc, very nice. Well, I hope you do too. Oh, let's just help you out here. Flash heal. Oh, you've got another heal, there you go. Right, onwards and upwards. Oh, I need some actual mana for this. This is a bad thing, because I've got none. Actually, let's use a potion. Well, that gives me hardly anything. Okay, that's no good. Okay, that was a terrible use of a potion. There's a minor mana potion. Gives me a spiddly little amount. Okay, we need to armor ourselves up a little bit. We need to shield ourselves. Heal if I've got the mana, and then wand the rest. Try and gain a little bit more here. We are diseased at the moment, so I'm running it thin here. I should be alright. Hopefully no ads. Oh, there's another one over there, so let's just back off a little bit and renew and drink some milk. That should keep us going for the moment. I'm glad you're getting into discipline though, Scorchane. It's I've not done it at that level, at raiding level, but I hear it is quite good. Oh, our druid friend down here. Let's get friendly nameplates on, so we can just see whether we can help people out. Give you a heal. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, it's definitely condensed here. Probably don't need to do this one, but I'm going to clear the way anyway. That should work. And then we should make our way up here. I quite like, this is one of the things I like about Classic, is the simplicity is I've got very limited spells and mana, but the density of the mobs does make this quite hard. Right, can we get over here? Looks like we might have to go up around the back. Let's have a look. We go up this way. We ignore this one, just about. And then up here, I imagine. Where is he? Okay, that's just a regular mottled one. Okay. Finally it works. Oh, fantastic, Password. Good to have you here. It's been a bit tricky. Oh no, wrong button. Yeah, it's been a bit tricky getting it to work. We almost took a little while to get through today, but good to have you here. Yeah, it's fun healing raids, excellent. I'd like to try it as holy, because I think that playstyle suits me more than discipline. With discipline, I do struggle with the big spikes in healing damage, in raid damage, and therefore healing afterwards. Right, so I assume Soltooth is here, so I'm going to wait here for the respawn. Might as well heal myself up, armour myself up, and renew my buff. And if anyone does come up, we can join them in the group. It's a nice mining node here if you were waiting. Can't actually jump on that. I was hoping to jump on it. Right. Now we play the waiting game. Level 29 does seem a little scary. As a priest, I'm not sure how good I'm going to be able to take this. Potions wise, well, I don't have a healing potion. My mana potion's terrible. I don't think I have anything that is able to replace that. Or lesser mana potion. That's 140. That's 280. Might need that one. If we're in a pinch and we need to do something, we'll have a potion to use. Now we just need to wait for the respawn. Pre-shield and pre-renew before you pull. Good idea, actually. That way I won't get the sickness buff. I can let that tick through so I can be ready to shield again. Oh, Whiskers, thank you very much for the follow. Been watching all my YouTube videos because you have a great voice, so I wanted to catch my stream and tell you. Oh, thank you very much, Passman. That's very kind of you to say so. Well, welcome aboard to the live stream. We are currently at the top of a great big cliff, waiting for a mob to spawn in Classic, but we're having a load of fun, hoping to get to level 26 tonight with a bit of luck. No one else is coming along, so if they do come along, I'll invite them in the group. Nice thing about raid healing is you have at least one other healer to help out if needed. Been watching Automatic Jack, and he's great info on setup for disc. Yeah, Automatic Jack has got some really nice guides, videos on YouTube as to how to be a priest. I remember going through a lot of those. Definitely worth checking out. Cafe Lathor, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Currently just waiting for a respawn. Does take a while though. One of these days I'm going to turn around and then when I come back he's going to have spawned. I'm just checking to see if anyone is coming up the hill because they can help out with this if needs be. I don't want this second mob to spawn. That's the main problem. If that's the case... Oh, there he is. Right, okay. Level 29, orange. Okay, so shields, renew, give that a little while to come through, and then we'll start with a nice big one, holy fire. And then get our dot on, get that going, get our shield back on. Second holy fire's just about okay, and a smite. We're going to need some mana for this though. I'm going to need another shield, and I'm out of mana, so let's drink that. Can't really go toe to toe with this that easily. Let's get a bit of wand going in. Hopefully it's going to be close. I haven't got a desperate prayer available to me. Oh, we did it, just about. Fantastic. There we are. Jack and Neil, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Am I planning to play retail sometime soon? I will Capolathal. Not tonight. Tonight we're going to focus on Classic, but yes, I will be doing retail again. There's a lot happening in 8.3, and I'm also like to carry on with my professions. I've got a character boost still to come, still to use rather, and I want to make use of that and get me another 2 professions going. So there's still plenty of things to do in retail, but momentarily at the moment, whilst I'm slightly behind the general curve when it comes to Classic, I'd like to get myself up to level 35 if I can, because that way I can maximise my professions out. That's kind of my focus at the moment, and then I can really look into the gold making a little bit more in depth. Isle Smith, Union One Eye on the stream whilst in Molten Core. Oh, fantastic! Good to have you here, even if it's only one half an eye. Doing a lot more DPS since you changed over to crit haste setup. that he has instead of the ones on the other side. Ah, that's interesting to know. Oh, we've got a second ad here. We're going to have to psychic scream this, I think. And then renew myself. Actually, I'm going to heal myself. And then I'm going to shield up. I can do 1. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do 2. Okay, I'm going to take a run instead, I think. As I'm going to hand this in anyway. I've got too many on me. Yeah, I think that's the safest thing. Let's just run. And then we can get ourselves into a better position a little bit further down the line. Let's get some of that. Actually, could I do this one? It's 26. No, let's leave it. That should be enough. There we go. Right, we need to hand this in and get ourselves a nice wand. So our current wand is the Greater Magic Wand. So it's got 17.5 damage per second. And we're going to upgrade this with one that's got 24 damage per second. So that's a really good upgrade. Definitely worth doing as a priest, as we use our wands so much. And I'm about 3/4 of the way through. So that's alright. Haven't quite got enough mana to give them a buff, unfortunately. Right, okay, and so we definitely want the wand, 24.2, and we get, curiously tasty omelette. Requires cooking 130. That could be good. So we'll definitely equip this for an extra 6.7 damage per second. Cooking wise, what is my cooking skill at the moment? 130 exactly. Well, that's good. So let's learn. Where's that recipe? Curiously tasty omelette. Let's learn this one. Faster speed 2, which is great. Oh, was it? I didn't spot the speed. What was it? Speed 1.9 versus 1.8. So is that faster? I thought lower speed would be faster. There's a really fast one that's something like 1.4, I think, that's worth keeping hold of. I've got a 10 slot bag. Okay, I've got 10 slot bags anyway. Okay. So we've done that, we've got that to hand in. Got a load of stuff here. So what can we make with that cooking? Curiously tasty omelette is a raptor egg and hot spices. Oh, this could be good. I've got a load of raptor eggs. DJ Shammy, thank you very much for the follow. There's one from a dungeon, and you can do. It will last you till into your 40s. Oh, that sounds good. I did have a guide, a priest guide. Let me just see if I can find it. And it was quite handy for the wands. Where was it? Comprehensive priest leveling guide. This one. I'm not sure exactly how up to date it is, because it talked about using your melee weapon as well as wanding, which I don't think is as useful, but it did have a thing on wands here. Where was the wands? Which one? These are the talent builds. Stat priority, wands, here we go. So we are here with the evocation rod, 24.2 DPS. And then we've got a gravestone scepter, which is a crest reward from Blackfathom Villainy, Blackfathom Deeps. And then Wand of Sorrow, quest reward, Blackbone Wand, Canstone Wand, and Feralis. And then Noxious Shooter, Wand of Corrosion. So a few different ones there. wonder if there's anything. There is a vendor wand here, combustible wand. We can have at level 29, which is a fire wand. That could be useful. The gravestone scepter is a really good one. Yeah, so let's have a look here. It's a big jump in DPS, 29 DPS. So Black Fathom Villainy is the thing we're going to want there. I'll have to look out for that, Black Fathom Deeps. But that's pretty cool. Who do we need? Your YouTube gold video took me here. Oh, well, thank you very much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. If you do have any questions when it comes to gold making, feel free to shout them out. Myself or anyone in chat will try to help if we can. We're currently, where are we off to now? Dragonmore wall banners. We need to go over here, collect up all of these. Okay, let's do this. Get ourselves going. Are we okay for bag space? Not too bad. Could ideally have a little bit less than that. But we'll be alright for the moment. It's good to stretch our legs, go to a different area. I do enjoy wetlands for the moment. It's been quite good for levelling. Alright. Let's try my new wand out. Fire damage, which is going to be interesting. Zorback99, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a fine Sunday evening so far. Guess this goes in with our holy fire as a fire priest. This should be quite good. And then, this is the other thing I like about Classic, is the fact that all these quest items are nice, decent rewards and upgrades into your armour that feel like they're an actual upgrade. Whereas when I was levelling earlier today with my Horde Rogue, and I had full set of heirlooms on, all the equipment I was getting, there was no point in getting anything else because my heirlooms were taking care of everything. So it had less meaning to it. Oh, Houdini, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much. It's really kind of you. Thank you for your support. Welcome aboard. Here's a whole load of emotes for you to use as you like. Thank you very much indeed. And happiest fun rock, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday doing? Hope it's all good so far. I was leveling Horde on retail. I was, Will Webster. My son, because I got the collectors, the 15-year collector's edition, it had a 30 days game time code, and so I gave it to my son, and he prefers to play Horde. So we've got a couple of characters we started on Draenor, so it's a different server. But it's good fun. I really enjoyed it. I had an Orc Rogue. Well done for leveling Horde. Well, I'm not really tied to faction. I mean, I would like to probably take Awakening and faction change him back to Horde, because he was actually a troll before, so it would make sense to actually need to kill these for the wall banners. I might need to kill Dragonmore enemies around this area. Collect wall banners. Okay. Must admit, it feels weird being Horde after so many years Alliance. Yeah, it's a completely different area, different story, different kind of, yeah, like you said, a different feeling. Now we are faced with mobs that run away. This is the slight trick here. There's one war banner. Let's see if we can help these people out with a little bit extra. And we have another one here. You can have a buff. And then we'll come in here. Try and get that going again. And then use my wand for this. See if I can do a different different combination this time as I'm low on mana. Neville Stenzaro, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Just off to a new area in an encampment here. This could be difficult as they're running a lot, so I'm going to have to watch my positioning a little bit here. Let's just work our way in. There we go. Work that on soon. Do I have any insights on how the new auction house system will affect gold making? I do. I think I did a video on it last week. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a feeling we're going to see a lot more activity on the auction house, as it's a lot more intuitive for the standard player. So from that point of view, I think we're going to see a lot of stuff. I don't think we're going to miss out on many opportunities for gold making, because it's all about understanding your buyer and finding your niche and things like that, and that's not going to change. Yes, it looks like sniping and pretty stacking as methods may be somewhat limited now, but that doesn't affect shopping, it doesn't affect resetting markets, it doesn't affect undercutting, so there's still going to be plenty of things as a gold maker we can do that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. There's another banner. Right, let's work our way inside. Seems to be a fair few mobs around here. Don't want to aggro another one. Let's take this one whilst you're here. I do like my new wand. That's definitely good. TSM will work for the new auction house. I'm not sure, Black Temple. Given that they're working on it already, I did see Sapu had already hacked something together on the PTR. Because it's on the PTR, I imagine they've got good access to things there. So I expect that they will have it working. If not straight away, then certainly very soon. Let's finish you off. There we go. Because I think that with the new auction house, they have really changed a lot of the fundamental way stuff works. So the pages, the stacks, the whole system has changed, which means all of the stuff that TSM is based on and what it took for granted is no longer going to be quite as easy. So they're going to have to recode a lot of that stuff, the under the hood stuff, to get it working again. The end of single stacking walls is great. And yeah, that's definitely going to be interesting. Let's do one of those, I think. Although, the thing I did think of was, if you say suspected someone of being a bot and having a huge stack of items on the auction house, and they put them on for a really cheap price, and if you wanted to buy stuff, you have no choice but to buy those ones, because that's one of the things they have taken away, is your choice of buyer. So for whatever reason, if you don't want to buy off someone, that you can't do that, which is a slight shame, but I think in the great scheme of things, I don't think it's going to matter so much. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Mushy? You have new TSM like Auctionator add-on. Is the new TSM like Auctionator add-on? I don't think it will be like the new TSM will be like TSM, really. I don't think they're going to change it massively, but things like the new auction house is definitely like Auctionator now, which is why it's so good for everyone, really. TSM creators are American. I think some of them are, yes. Questions to know, the new system will have a restricted API compared to what's possible to do with the auction house now. That I have no idea. We'll find that out soon enough, I'm sure. Okay, we need a little bit of extra buffage here. Working our way in. Got 4 wall banners, that's not too bad so far. Do have to be a bit wary about my positioning here, because these are big camps of people here. I don't want to get caught up in these. The thing don't matter that much. Have you tried to use the auction house on retail without add-ons? It's literally impossible. Yes, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It really is. I think that might be a bad idea. He's gone to get some friends. Come back. Come back. Your friends are just there. Don't worry. Here we are. Come back. There we are. He fell over. Right, now this looks tricky. I'm not sure I can pull these without pulling more. Let's look at my positioning here. We could maybe get one. I'll wait for him to move over a little bit. There we are. Just bring you out a little bit more. There we are. There we go. Do that. 27. I think I might need a bit more here. TSM Pov, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday evening. But the inability to report bots, as in you don't know who posts 400 times 200, you've got no idea who's on. The only thing you can do is have if you post yourself at that price, it will at least show you the names of some of the other sellers at that price range. So there are options of at least trying to find out the names of sellers. We got 5 out of 8. Doing okay. A few more people here, so maybe we can share splitting some of the mobs. This one over here looks like we could probably split someone out here. Can I take you out without aggroing? Yes, I can. It's going to be a question of just picking ones out and seeing what we can do. I've been poisoned, that doesn't really help. So let's go with this and a smite and a dot. And now we can use our wand. That should work. But how do you know if the person posting for it is a multi-boxer, which is completely acceptable? Yeah, this is one of the things is you don't know for sure. You can only really suspect unless you actually go out into the field and follow them. So it's not a sort of it's not a clear-cut decision process, that's for sure. Okay, we need to armour ourselves up a little bit here. I'm running low on mana. I should have dotted them before. But let's hope that my wand will do the trick here. Yep, it does, thankfully. Alright, we need to pick up this one. And don't forget this one to hopefully get ourselves another war banner. Then we can go a little bit further in here and pick a few more off. Out from the outsides, really. You can farm up to 80,000 in a day. Yeah, that's true. If someone has stacks of journals, doesn't mean they are a bot. I've been messaged by people saying they were going to report me for botting because you're flipping the auction house. Yes, and in that case, rather than farming 80,000, you might have just collected up 80,000 and you're getting rid of your stock. The ones who undercut 24/7. They're pretty much a cartel forming. We buy out the bot once per month, and then within 24 hours again, it's 80,000. Always start selling with 400 times 200. Wow, okay. So it's like a week of 10. Okay. Interesting. Phasmaya, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you ever so much for your support. Really is appreciated. Let's see a lot of emotes in the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. In multi-boxer, doing 2x4 farms with tailors could easily get a load of tie spray in a day. They could, certainly. It all depends on time and efficiency, doesn't it? Do a mind blast, do one of those, do a smite, and then we'll use the one for the rest. Hopefully not get some extras in here. We'll see. Good evening, Darkwing. How are you? Followers of Bearded Man. I like it. Might as well give something back since you consume your content on a regular basis. No problem. I'll gladly give it, but your return support is very much appreciated. Okay, this could get tricky because I'm around the back of the camp here. Let's take that one whilst I'm on the edge and hope that they don't run in totally the wrong direction. In fact, I think I'm going to just chain smite and do it quickly, I think. There we go. Better to be safe in that case. Alright, let's move ourselves back round. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck here whilst they respawn, as they have started respawning. And you're all over there, so I actually need to take this one out. So I'm going to do a quick run and position myself over here. Then I can do it here. And then I'm in a good position. Oh, no I'm not, because I just got an ad. Okay, this is going to be tricky, because you're both on top of me, and I'm netted, which doesn't help, so let's see what I can do. Renew. Keep that on. Not enough mana for that. I need to get this one down. This is going to be difficult because the nets really don't help. Got one running. Shield up. Mana if I can do it. Psychic Scream. Can I dispel magic? I can cure disease. Let's run. We're running. This could be bad. Nope, didn't work. Well, I got myself away a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's get myself back, and I can catch up on chat because loads has happened. Wow, let's go back. Okay. What have we got? Hold on. True Gaming confirmed that. Is it efficient to do old raids for gold? Sorry, Farmer True, since he renamed. Stock Black Temple. See his stock relisted and relisted and relisted, 400, 300, etc. There's multi-boxers out there farming with 40 accounts, and we've tried what's actually possible. Yeah, I saw someone with 10 accounts, and they were just running around Dalaran, and it was amazing to see how organised they all were. Also, having a simpler auction house system will allow devs to better analyse data and detect patterns. That's true, Nabil, that definitely. Only old raids worth, 40 account boxes you ignore too. That's not normal gameplay, but it is still very much gameplay. And where am I? Hold on, let me just work my way. Okay, we're not too far. Endgame. Am I going to be healer or shadow priest? I would like to be healer. I like being a healer, so I would go that route certainly. Oh, I need to repair my armor. Looking at that. Only like 10 players buying tie spray makes you cry being a boxer on the server. Well, there's someone on my server that I regularly buy off because I really need all the tie spray that they can give me, and I'll quite happily buy it. And they quite often give me large stacks. Doing LFR raids which you don't need to get there. Sorry, what was that for? I might have missed something. Those mouse spell clicks. Well, when you're in a pinch, sometimes you need to be very clear on what you're clicking on. Nothing against multi-books himself, just the auction house bots at Perma cancel scan. It would be so bad if they would farm something else. Multi-books don't take the majority of gold with cloth by the auction house, they don't post much of the cloth, they shuffle it. This is another thing, yeah, shuffling it. They don't shuffle. You make one down. It's not the mats. It's pants to vendor. Alright. Yes. Maybe once in a year. Sorry, I've got loads of stuff happened on here. Let me just go through. We're trying to go for 9 gold a piece. There's never enough. Wow. 9 gold is expensive, definitely. Healers unite. Maybe once every 2 years. Healers in your guild. Unionized. Interesting. John83, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Hovers around 4 gold, 70 to 5 gold. Yeah, that's the kind of price that I like for my tide spray. Right, I'm going to just position myself here and resurrect. Now, we need 1 banner, so is it 1? Yes, we do. So let's work our way out rather than here. So with a quick renew and a drink, we could probably do with some potions. Just something a bit more decent than what I've got here at the moment. Your time spray is like 2.5 gold. You just pay 2. Wow, that is really cheap. I'd love to pay. I would regularly pay it for 5 or 6 gold on my server here. That's mega servers for you on Terra Mill, yeah. And then I wonder what's the enchants like. Right, you're doing that one, so I'll do this one. That seems best. And then I'm going to have to go back and repair very soon. So let's get this going and then work our way back. On Federations, your chance of like machine printers regularly sell for 6 to 7k. Wow, that's really good. Very good indeed. Chance for about 500 less than Shadow Song. Yeah, that is quite the difference. Oh, we're not into rested XP anymore. That's a shame. We just need 1 more banner though. Right, I'm going to have to take it carefully. Let's start with this one and work our way back down. We're getting ourselves ready for a ding soon, which will be nice. Wanted to roll on Firemore to play with your friends, but ended up on Ashbringer because of the quest. Because of the queue times at the start. Yeah, the queue times can be really frustrating. They seem to have settled down now, though, which is a good thing. Right, I'm going to go up here. Let's have a look up here, see if we can find some more. They're more spread out here, it seems, rather than having those camps earlier. And I only need 1. So let's work our way through. Oreo's flaked out next to me. Let's get one of those going and one of those. We've just seen the Rex statue. Thank you, Tessa. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the collector's edition. I wasn't. It was kind of like an instant buy for me, which isn't usually the case. But anything to do with collector's editions, and I'm all for it. It was a really nice box. It came in a massive box, the 2 of them together. Okay, let's just up that. This one up here. One of those. And probably do a smite as well. And let my wands do the rest. There we go. Nice statue of a cat. This sleeping statue here. I don't want to disturb him too much. Oh, needs to turn the right direction. There we go. Yeah, no more luck on your wildvine, Mushy. It's terrible. Okay, we need to accept daily delivery, which is over here. So we might as well carry on. And then we're going to have to get back to base, sell some stuff, because we've got a lot of stuff here. And we also need to repair our items, which some of the things are getting a bit yellow here at the moment. Finally, one, you just got making your chest and gloves. Oh, right, okay, you're on the same one. Are you happiest? Not done bracelet shuffle in a couple of weeks. I've been doing raw mat farming and selling. Fair enough. Whichever is A, fun, and B, works for you, definitely. Been at it since 2 PM. Wow, okay. You got the 15 out of 300 box. The Prince is superb. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Gwilyn? I really like. I saw your tweet post on it that you had it. It does look awesome, doesn't it? Right, lots of people running around here that are in need of a fortitude buff. There we go. Right, okay, so we'll do this. Okay, talk to Kixel, who is over here. Sell any items you don't need, clear some bag space. Well, that's very useful. Thank you, Zygor, for recommending this to me. Mage Royal, 80 copper versus a 25 copper. That's not really worth buying, but we do have a lot of stuff here, so let's go through and clear some of this out. Pointy teeth, lifeless skull, brocade pants, gouging pick, sharp claw. Now, mantle of the whale. This could disenchant into, what's the vendor's price? 9 silver. Actually, I like that 9 silver better, so let's do that rather than disenchant that. Now these eggs, I'm going to repurpose those. I'm going to make myself some meals with those. Don't know about the mutton chop though. That's a quest item. We'll keep that. That's also a quest item. That's silk. We'll need that. Let's get that and that and that. And the crossolisk meat, maybe we'll keep for cooking just in case. Let's keep those for the moment. Okay. His lens elite's very nice for wildfire, but you need a goop. Never mind then. Classic was easy. You did the trolls underwater. They just farmed purple lotus and fellwood and dropped by the dozen. Ah, right, okay. So I can't do a repair here, can I? No, that would have been useful. Okay, click here to continue. And then we need to hand in some quests. Let's carry on for the moment. And then we'll get back to base, hopefully at some point. We're very close. We're almost, we've got less than a bubble left to ding 26. And then we could probably do with checking out what spells we need, probably going back to a main city after this. So let's at least get our way over here. Last week's logged in 2 to 3 a week, realist transmog recipes, new tailoring shirts, not much else, but collect reposts and do some daily cooldowns. That's pretty much what I do as well. Oh, this is interesting. I don't remember seeing this. The Green Warden. Interesting. Okay. Right, okay, what have you got? Kill moss-hide mongrels. So more gnolls, it would seem. Oh, we need to go all the way down here. Okay. So it's a long distance from our base over here. We're a long way from home. This isn't Kansas anymore. Captain Bubbles. Bubbles. Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Done that, to be honest. Taking a break off until 8.3 and not playing Classic. That's fair enough. Oh, a red whelp. Let's do one of these whilst we're on the way. Got no idea. Oh, will my fire wand be any good against this? That's the question. Let's try it. It does do damage, which is at least a good thing. Carry on with that one. Good emote. Yeah, I do like the Brutusaur Love one. That was one of my favourite ones. Okay, we are on fire. That could be a problem. Oh, there's some black ooze here. Do this whilst we're here. Yeah, I am itching to get back to doing more retail. Just as I know there's more characters I want to get going and more professions I want to get completely filled out, definitely. Boot PCs, grab some series to watch. I'll repost during the download times. That's fair enough. I'm doing very well, thank you, Captain. We're just running our way through the wetlands. Over here for the moss-eyed mongrels at the moment. Trying to finish off this quest before our armour gets completely ruined. Oh, congratulations on hitting 60 in Classic, Mushy. That's a fantastic achievement. Oh, stuck in the log. Going back when your gil is in the 55s too. So how are you finding everyone else in Classic? What is the average level? Because I've got no idea really. I've seen 1 or 2 60s on this server. And obviously you see a lot of the other streamers and stuff and they're all level 60. So I wonder what actually is the average level at this stage for the casual player. About 30 to 50, you would think. Yeah. Do you get a free boost if you reach 60 on Classic? I'm not sure you do. That seems a little strange. Okay, we've got some gnolls here coming into play. So this is what we want to do. Oh, these are actually green at the moment. So this is going to be quite good fun to just run through quite quickly. And then we'll have a whole load of quests. There we go. We dinged 26. Now I want this. Now I don't know what I need after this. Inner focus. This is for my free heal. Is what I wanted that for. So we go here and then inner focus. When activated, reduces the mana cost of your next spell by 100%. So what I want to do is it the because it's critical effect counts by 25% as well. So I'll probably click on that and then do either a heal or a flash heal. 200 or 300. Probably heal, I imagine. Would be a good one to do there. Thank you very much, the Grants. You're 41. Most of the guild is mid-50s, but you only play on the weekends. Okay, so that's a good ballpark to think about. That's why he said 55, yeah. You don't need 60 to do molten core, as far as you know. Oh god, there's loads of them over here. Okay, let's pick them apart one by one. How on earth are you going to split that group? They've got a treasure chest, and I can see why. Okay, we'll go for the outskirts, I think. Let's start with one of these. Now I am slightly well leveled at the moment. 22 at 26, so these are green to me, but it's still good experience because I should be able to kill quite a few of them quite quickly. Let's go round this side, avoid this big group. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to be able to split that many out though. Let's try this one for a bit. Accidental leak by localized business account. BizCon. Oh, what was that for? Did I miss something earlier? Free level 110 boost and BFA expansion to a level 60 players in Classic. Oh, right, yes, I did hear some rumour like that. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but that does seem to be a good thing to encourage people to try out BFA. I like the idea of it actually. Is that Bartazar? Thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We are currently adventuring in wetlands. They removed the promo, that's why I was confused. Ah, right. You got your 7th past the halfway point. Excellent, Mushy. You'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Alright. Okay, so what do we actually... Are we just killing 6 moss-hide mongrels and 6 moss-hide gnolls? Okay. These are fen runners. Mongrels are over here. So a holy fire as well. Just need one more thing before bed. Okay, happiest. Accidental leak. Oh, they changed their mind. Okay. Beep Squeaker, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. What do I think of the auction house changes? I love them. I think it's going to be really good for the market as a whole. Because it's so much more streamlined and a lot smoother, and a lot more people are going to be using the auction house as a result. I think with the new filters, I think there's going to be more people looking for transmog and things they haven't collected. So I've got a feeling the transmog market is going to increase, certainly. Okay, we've got a few over here. Looks like we might be able to split out this group a little bit. Moss hide gnoll, that's just a regular one. We do need one of those. Okay, let's do one. There we go. Oh, we've got some AoE going on there. Can't compete with that. So let's carry on here. I'll let you take that one. I'll go this way. I'll take a slime. No, wait. Let's carry on around here. I'm going to cross over. Looks like there's a load more over this direction. Oh, I've got a crocolisk. There we go. One of those. Holy fire. It takes so long to cast that. There we go. Go through that one. Okay, what did I miss? Reducing friction between buyers and sellers helps everyone. Yes, exactly. That's what I think. Upgrade your boost to 110, just like that did 90 to 110 last time. You got 3 pending. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I've still got a boost. I was wondering whether to hold on to it then, and I can get a boost to straight to 120. That would be useful. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, we've got Spirit Decay. Spirit reduced by 6. Oh, I'll have to clean that one up. And we also need to increase our armour. That's better. Right, we've got some more gnolls back over here. Moss-hide mongrel. Let's take one of these out. We do have a fair few people over here as well, so I'm going to have to share the mobs with other people. But that's okay. Complaints Blizzard, last in, first out. I'm not sure. I think I can see why it's not intuitive, the last in, first out, but I can understand completely why Blizzard have chosen that rather than first in, first out. Simply because they are really working hard to try and encourage people not to undercut. And it's not really a lot different to first in, first out, because you could still get blocked with first in, first out with a large wall of things from someone else. So your only option is then to undercut. Whereas, I'll take that one and help you out. Oh, I got 2. Didn't quite mean to get 2. Or 3 rather. Okay, that's slightly bad. I'll just take this 1 if I can. Maybe 2. This could be tricky. Right. Use my wand on you. Oh, we got black slime as well. Okay, let's just organise this a little bit better. A dot on you and a dot on you. Shield on me. Still immune. Now we can do that. Holy fire does take a little while, but it's a good hitter, and it has a dot element to it. I seem to be okay with this black slime, so I think I should be fine. You're going to run, and then the black slime we can Mind Blast, heal myself a little bit, and then wand that down. That should be okay. There we go. That should be better. People do undercut, which leads to downward spiral of prices. They just need less gold makers on the auction house, so they pay with real money instead of WoW gold. While there will always be people, if they think they can earn some gold, they will, certainly. More likely to post something at the same price as others buy something at the same price. I see 3,000 items at the same price range, rather than tons of fluctuating prices. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, without having with the partial stack feature, it does mean... Now, would it be cheeky of me to go in here and get the chest? I'm going to have a look. I don't feel like I should, though, so I'm going to leave it. I'm going to do this one instead. You say get it. Now I'm going to leave it for this other person. They can have a look. Or not, as the case may be. Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, is it locked anyway? You can't do that whilst in combat. Right, you need some help. I'll help you out with this one. With my high aggro Mind Blast. Then we'll take that off you. That way you're in a bit of a better position. And I can clear that one off. There's another knoll straight in. So let's help out here. We're right in the thick of it though. So I'm going to have to do that, and do that. Right, okay, Mosshide Knoll done. And let me just have a look at this. We're still in combat here. So let's help you out. Let's do it here. There we go. And then another 2-pop. Wow, this is highly contested. So let me just work our way out. I think I'm not going to bother with that concentrated camp at the moment, whilst I've got other stuff I can take from the other sides, like this one. There we go, Mind Blast. Oh, I did get an extra one. Okay, let's carry on with this. We're okay at the moment as these are green. We're okay. And then we've got that, and that goes. We should be alright so far. Got another one coming in. Got a lot of things I need to loot here as well. So hopefully you don't run in the other direction. Number 8. Oh, congratulations, Bashi. Alright, let's just check this chest again. Can we actually open it now? Let's have a look. What's actually inside here? Gouging pick. Lesser healing potion. That could be useful. Okay. Let's do this one whilst we're here. I need to do that. I need to cure disease, shield myself up, and then I can wand down. There we are. Oh, Matador, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How much gold do I have? I've got red legs, that's what I have got. I've got 12 gold 72 at the moment. Currently level 26. I haven't bought any spells in a while. I've got bags full of stuff. Oh, a healing potion could be useful. Okay, we need to do one of these. And I've got enough mana to take one of those out. Okay, on my buffs I've got the disease again. So let's clear that off and then carry on with this one. How many wildfire do you need? 12, okay. You have 5 left after getting your pony. Oh, well, fantastic. Congratulations on getting your pony. That's always good to see. Okay, let's loot that whilst I'm getting close. Oh, we're going to miss that. And then we'll come back out take you with me. And then I'll come around here. And then I will do a little bit of wandage here. Throwing out some corium while you're at it. It's very unlikely to happen, so people still undercut willingly, and there's a lot of casual gold makers that import profiles, groups and strings and not familiar with how to change them, which will also undercut. Yes, this will happen, I'm pretty sure, so we will get undercuts, I'm fairly certain. Disaster, you'll dive in when you have 75% of the classic recipes. Wow. You're not going to go for 100% of the classic recipes. Okay, let me see if I can do one. I think. Oh, you've got one, okay. I'll take the second one then. There we go, we'll help out each other. I'll keep an eye on your health though, as I'm here and you're there. Yeah, we're doing okay. You could probably do with a renew though. You're doing okay actually, you've got a shield. I'll take this one here so you don't get the extra aggro. Do that one, and then I can see that one whilst you're doing that. Help out my fellow dwarf priest. There we go. I'll dot that one for you. Get a little bit extra. And then we've got 10 of these anyway. What I actually need is moss-hide gnolls, not moss-hide mongrels. So I need the one from the other side. And this one, in fact. Let's start with this one. I need to make sure I get the right ones. Could have done with a heal there. Okay. Means you into every vendor several times. Oh yes, of course, with the limited supply ones as well. That's always going to be interesting. Right, moss-hide mongrel. Let's avoid that. Go around the back. And the moss-hide gnoll. I'll probably aggro another one, but that's okay for now. There we go. Shields up and dot away. There's another moss-hide gnoll there. There we go. And one of those. Is a lot to collect, yeah, I can imagine it is. Right, just wander this one down. Missing one classic platinum. Just one on your retail blacksmith. Wow. Oh, on your retail blacksmith. That's pretty good going. I would like to collect a lot more recipes myself on Samadan for tailoring in retail and enchanting. I would like to complete them up, certainly. Let's do a mind blast and a dot, and then we can finish off with a bit of this. We've got 15 of these in total to kill, so we've got 6 out of 15. It's not too bad. There's a mongrel. I'll just be a bit more selective, I think, on the ones I select. There's one over there, one here though. I'll take that one. As there seems to be a lot of people. Oh, look at all those 4 going straight in. I hope that mage is going to be okay. Seems to be at the moment. That AoE farming works quite well. Look at that. Alright, I'll take this one instead then. We have Beldora. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Slash wave. Oreo. That's brilliant. The Wicked Mithril Braid. Okay. 8,451 total to collect. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. Alright, Holy Fire. Go through this. Still got a few things here missing, so let's just up those, up that. Now I'm out of mana though, unfortunately. That's probably a bad time to renew my buff. I never have fun in Alderman. Right, we need... well, our legs are red, so we really have a durability hit here. 9 of 15 to do. How are we doing for bag space? We 2 spaces left, so we might have to start getting rid of some junk here. I'd like to finish this session at least. Loads of gnolls to kill, but we're doing alright. We're 1.5 bubbles in to level 26. So we've not got rested XP anymore, and these are green. So this is a little bit slower, but once we have all this lot done, we can go back and hand in loads of quests here. So we're going to get a big boost in XP after that. Alright, they're doing loads there. What's this over here? I see a red name, but it seems to be under the ground. Okay, interesting. What have you got over here? Are you... oh, you're Dark Iron Insurgents. So we need to head more over here to this side. Let's go over here, see if we can find some more. Or we'll check if there's more respawns back over there. But there's a gnoll that I do want. Seems to be a fair few of them around. I keep getting that spirit decay disease. It's so commonly applied that I'm just going to ignore it for the moment. 212 for vanilla blacksmithing, and you've got 144 now. Okay, that's pretty good going. Alright, and we are 4 more moss-hide gnolls. Where are you? There should be some over here somewhere. Let's go have a look. The Pug Tamer, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I'll ignore that black slime, I think. Here's some gnolls. There's a fair few of them, so let's see what we can do with this. Start off with that. You can cleanse that disease. Yes, I know, but every time I cleanse it, it comes back very quickly, so I kind of not bothering with the mana cost at the moment. I saw one. Where did you go? You went all the way over there. Right, okay, let's split this camp, and let's start with the outer ones. I love having to take my time with this. You can't just run in and just kill everything. You have to be careful. Got 2 more to kill. Right, there's another one around the back. You might be able to avoid pulling the whole camp. They don't have a treasure chest, so... oh, there's another one there. Didn't see that. Let's do this one here. At least that trip to wetlands finally inspired you to get your Badlands flight path. Well, there you go. It got you at least a little bit extra happiest. But thanks for stopping by. It was nice to see you. Alright, one more. Here it is. This is the last one we need. Let's get that going. Let's get Mind Blast. Now, I wonder if this is going to be it for now. We could really do with... we talked to the Green Warden again. I got a feeling this is going to be another big quest chain. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got all the way back up here. I bet you there's other stuff we need to do. What I would like to do, though, is probably Hearthstone back very soon, because we've got so much stuff to deal with here. And we really need to repair. Just going to try and avoid these greens for the moment. I could kill as I go, but for the moment I'll just ignore them. SMN, how are you? Thanks for coming by. My TSN groups, etc. going. They're okay so far. I haven't done much more in Classic in terms of gold making and setting up groups. What I'm trying to focus on is trying to get myself up to level 35, and then I can get myself to 300 on tailoring and enchanting. And then I'll have a real good look at the groups and see what I can do. But I'm also trying to do most quests with your warrior in vanilla zones on the Eastern Kingdom side. Well, that's going to definitely keep you busy, doing the quests and collecting everything. It's good fun though. I daren't get into something like all the things because I just don't have the time, unfortunately. I would like to do it. I would like to collect a lot of stuff. Mining would be useful actually. Yeah, I would like that. Right, taking a little bit of a run here. Nearly there. Another black ooze. Law Master on retail is a pretty cool thing to do. Go for if you have the time. Oh yeah, I would like to try that. That would be quite nice. Because I find my experience of the whole story has been very, very disjointed. Not just Law Master, all the quests. Right, do that, do that. Okay, sell any items you don't need. Okay, we'll go back over. Talk to Kixel. I wish Kixel could actually repair some of my gear. I don't know if this is actually affecting me at the moment. Durability of 0, so we're probably lost out on our boots at the moment until we can repair those. Yeah, I did see that, Will. When I was over on retail, I did see there was a Law Master version, and I'm thinking that would be quite a nice little challenge to go through. Okay, let's deal with this. And whilst I'm here, I'll give you a buff. There we go. Okay, so what should we sell? I'm going to keep that. Small claw. Melon juice. I'm probably going to need to go upgrade my milk at one point, but it seems to be okay at the moment. I'll start collecting this melon juice though. The tooth. Flask of oil. Not much I can do with that. Now here we go. Bandit Cinch of the Eagle. 20% of greater magic essence. Vendor sell is 3 silver. Potential disenchant value of 6 silver. So let's disenchant that one. We might be lucky with the greater magic essence. No, we've got some strange dust, that's fine. Gouging pick. Coarse stone, I don't think we really need. Although that does, there's 71 auctions there. Coarse stone is used for some stuff though, isn't it? Is it blacksmithing? I think it is. I'll keep hold of that. The water item will just sell. Lesser healing potion versus the healing potion. I think I'd prefer the healing, and then I'm going to sell that one. Move that one over. Blacksmithing and engineering. Okay, thank you, happiest. And hunting knife, recurve bow, more linen. Let's stack that up there. That up there. Oh, that's wool. Need that there. Could probably start making some bolts here out of that lot. Condense that down a little bit. Okay, we don't have a lot of space here. Sitting at 13 gold. Can take the dog out and go to bed. Okay, no problem, happiest. Enjoy your time with your dog. Okay, click to continue. Now what do we need to do? Kill moss-hide enemies around this area and collect crude flints. Okay, so all the moss-hide here. We can start working our way backwards. That seems to work okay. We want to keep this questing going at the moment whilst we're in the field. The problem with this area is because it's so big and sprawling, I want to kind of wrap things up before I go off to the auction house and everything else. Looks like these have been already done, so let's move a bit further in. Looks like everyone's been killed. Wow. Okay. Wetlands crocolisk we don't need. There we go, there's one over here. Let's work our way up. I just want that one. I don't know what the drop rate on these flints is. Mistweaver. Okay, there's quite a few gnolls around here. I could probably do the camps quite easily. Don't want to chase that one too much, because there's lots of crocodiles around here. There we go, we've got one of the flints. It's a good start. There's a fen runner, and there's another one. Okay, we have a few here. Level 23, so they are green to me. The problem with these is they run quickly and they run fast. But then they stop, which is helpful. Don't want them running too far. But it does make chain killing them slightly difficult. There we go. Okay, I need some armour actually. There he is, finally died. No flints on you. Okay, so let's go a little bit further in. There is a camp here. I'm not sure how easily I'll be able to do those. So let's just go, there's a trapper here. Not sure how easy they are to kill. Obviously they're going to trap me. But we'll go on, we'll see what happens. Malada, how are you? Do you generally use a separate auction operation for enchant materials? Yes, I probably would. At the moment, I've only got one set up for strange dust. But because enchanting materials are relatively free to post on, I would be more inclined to have their own operation that makes use of that, certainly. Or as Moshi says, tend to not sell them because... Alright, can I take 3? To do close, not close enough, there we go. Let's just do that. Keep you feared. I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. Yeah, I think I probably have. So I'm just going to work my way out. Renew myself. And don't quite need to desperate prey yet. Let's use that. You're all casting spells on me still, which is the main problem. Right, shields, renew, dot on you. Oh, not enough mana. Okay, so let's do this. See if I can do these. Got them on the run, which is not too bad. The slow was the problem there. That was my main issue with that one. What is the total gold you ever made? Is that a retail or a classic question? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I can't remember. There is something you can do with your achievements. You can look to see what is the like the total amount of gold that's gone through. I mean, the most I've saved up for in one go is the 5 million for the Brutosaur mount. Oh, that's only looted, is it? Okay. Hit your goal of having the gold to get your mount at 40. Actually overshot by 6 gold. Thanks for watching it. Oh, excellent, Frank Ultra. I'm glad it worked out for you. Congratulations. Right, I'm going to move away from this camp a little bit because they're a little bit too concentrated for my liking. See if I can pick out that one as I go. And then I can do that. And then we can face off each other here. And then hopefully those double dots will dispatch of him quickly. Or not, in this, as the case may be. I am. Back and all tucked in. Oh, that was quick, happiest. Right, oh, there's a fen there. Let's go across. Oh no, you're not a fen runner, you're a crocolisk. We want to go across here and get a fen runner. This random alt is at 151k, which is a pretty good amount. I think a lot of my alts are kind of at that one. Is that normal for a level 120? I would say so. As a Goldmaker 120, certainly. Right, we're still missing a lot of these crude flints. We've only got 2 out of 9, so the drop rate hasn't been too great on those. I've got a feeling I did miss a few mobs as they died off in the distance, so we'll see how we get on here. We've still got legs are red, boots are red, arms and waist are yellow, so we are in dire need of a repair. Killing is slightly slow because we have to chase them down, but if we just keep on going, it should be okay for the moment, I think. You had 8.6 million on Argent Dawn before, for the Brutal, and Transfer to Shadow Song was the most liquid. Wow, that is a lot of gold. Tailor, Leatherworker, Enchanter and Scribe will be well above 5 million, which is really nice. Is that 5 million each, actually? Because that's really good. Oh, we've got a flint. Excellent. Okay, there's another one over here. Let's go back over this way. Oh, got lots of crocolisks. Watch out for those. I'll go this way. Pick you out from here. And then we'll do a Holy Fire. And wand the rest. Looks like I'm going to get this ad anyway. Here he comes. I'll wait for the Fen Runner to run. And then I'll transfer over to you. Reapply my shield, give you a Holy Fire, and then I'll have to go and find where that Fen Runner disappeared off to. Hopefully he'll come back, which would be quite nice. But I've got a feeling he's gone off behind me somewhere and fallen in the grass. Oh no, he's back. Excellent. That does make it easier, because then I can loot you where you're standing. Unfortunately, didn't have a flint on me. So, oh, there's a crocolisk over there. Let's go over here. Let's work our way generally in this direction. Although the further we go this way, the further we're going to have to run back to hand these in. So that's going to be tricky. Mobile typing is not your friend. No, it never is. Okay, we need one of those. And let's start with the wand. Okay, XP's definitely been slower since we're dealing with greens and we're dealing with non-rested XP. Oh, we've got a Scroll of Spirit. Aha, okay, here's another camp. A Moss-hide Brute. Start with you. Don't want you running back to those though. So I'm just going to move back a little bit. Then a Mind Blast. Then I'll wand you down. Okay, I think we should be back again. Bear with me as I just reload World of Warcraft. Apologies for that. That was my internet dropping out, unfortunately. But we'll be coming back momentarily. There we go. We're back. Apologies for that. That was my internet's fault, that one, not Twitch, unfortunately. thank you very much, everyone. We are back. And we're not dead. Even better. Fantastic. And we do have a corpse to loot. So that was lucky. Okay, so we are in the middle of killing these mobs, trying to get ourselves another 5 flints. Oh, look at the moon rising over there. Looks amazing. Okay, that's a concentrated camp. This one here, I can pick off without too much bother. Let's go from here and see if we can get our crude flints that we need. There we go. Unfortunately, because of that trap, I'm going to have to wait. There we are. Classic WoW, classic connection. Yeah, it's a bit like when I had my dial-up with NTL and I used to have to reboot it every 2 hours because they throw you off automatically after 2 hours. It's a bit like that. This Fortnite reveal stream is ridiculous. Nothing is happening for almost an hour. Everybody and the cat is watching. Yes. Fortnite it's not, certainly. But thank you for stopping by. Victorial, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Right, I'm going to clear out some of these ones from the side. That should be easier. See if we can get some more flints this way. No, I've never played it myself either. I've looked at it, I've seen it played. My son played it a little bit. He plays Apex Legends now these days. Oh, got another flint, that's good. Alright, go through these trees. I don't like being this close to the camp though, so I'm going to go around this side. Oh, got a crocolisk for my troubles. I should have interrupted that one really. I will start with the trapper, I think. And then hopefully dot you as well, and then heal myself, shield myself, and deal with the trapper. Then I'll come back to that crocolisk. Hopefully he's not going to run into the camp. And then the wetlands crocolisk we can do here. That's a long cast time. One of those, and a mind blast. Probably do a heal as well, and then we can do that. Hi from Russia, thanks for the guides. Oh, no problem, Victoria. I'm glad you found it useful. Okay, we need to find that knoll from somewhere. There it is. Hopefully you've got a flint on you. No, not this time. Right, I'm going to avoid the big camps because I don't really want to be spending my time picking through those, and I can't really do them all in one go, so I'm going to go for the easy pickings around the outside and hope I don't aggro the extras. Alright, there we go. Robot finally drilled a hole. Thought, it was like 4 AM, yeah, everyone went tensely disappointed. I have no idea what that means, Lagadder. We're just going to work our way around this camp. I really don't like that red armour though. But we're doing okay, these are greens, so we're all right at the moment. Okay, at least you understand, Will. That's good to know. Oh, we've got Gauntlets of the Bear. Defender Gauntlets of the Bear. Right, there's another one over here. I'll take this one and I can go back for that other one on the other side of the hill. Got 4 more hits left on my buff, so let's just renew that whilst I'm here. Dot away and then wand. Tomcat, how are you? I'm actually complaining about the echo because you just brought up your stream and yours. But Mushy wanted you to look. How are you, Tomcat? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, we're going to go around this way. Oh, that's a crocodile. I thought that was something else. Oh, there it was. Just around the side. I could probably just aggro that by proximity. Then shield up. Pull it to somewhere safe. And then we can duke it out here. Without getting disturbed. That should work. Doing okay? How am I? You have a cat? Yes, I do. This is Oreo. He is busy grooming himself at the moment. Actually, I need to dot this one. Okay, hold on one moment. Am I rich yet? It depends. I am rich in fun, if you define it by that, which I certainly like to when it comes to life. In terms of gold making, I'm happy with the amount I've got in both classic and retail. And sometimes Ario looks at the camera. He does. At the moment, he is kind of just busy grooming himself at the moment. He'll come round in a moment. We used to have Cookie on here as well quite often, but she tends to keep herself upstairs, out of the way these days. Unfortunately, you lost your Felix a few days ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tomcat. It's really sad when a beloved pet passes away. You have my condolences. I know the feeling. It's not a great one. I'm going to move around the other side of this camp again. Take that stray knoll. I've got 3 more flints to get. I'll go around and take this one. Most of my time spent positioning at the moment. Right, let's do that one. Even the chicken has been shown on screen. Yes, and sadly Dottie is with us no more as well. She's the latest of our pets that passed away recently. Oh, Happiest, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Tomcat. Very kind of you. Really kind of you. Thank you very much. Let's see lots of emotes in the chat. Happiest, very kind. Doing that on mobile must have been hard. But thank you very much indeed. Right, I'm going to do this one over here. There we go, we've got a mage doing AoE stuff in there, so I'll leave them to it whilst I do this single one. Oh, okay. I appear to have aggroed everyone. Not quite sure how that happened. Okay. That was odd. Okay, well, we'll have to run back. Oh, we're all the way over here. How far is that? That's a fair old trek. Have to go across to the middle. Lots of kitty indeed. Let's see if I can get Oreo to come round, say hello. He's busy grooming himself at the moment. Being such a long-haired cat. What do I think about the upcoming auction house changes? I am very much in favour of them. I love the streamlinedness of them. Really looking forward to them coming. I've got a feeling we're going to have a lot more people on the auction house buying and selling things, which means more markets for us to look into, make opportunities from, and earn gold ultimately for everyone. So I think it's going to be good. Oh, Rasheen! Time flies. Wow, 11 months. That's amazing. Thank you very much, Rasheen. That's really kind of you. I really do appreciate it. Let's see, lots of everything for Rasheen. Thank you for your support. Did that work? Try that again. There we go. Oh, I didn't get everything else. There we go. That's what I mean to do every emote. I got one. Apologies, Rasheen. I shortchanged you on that. Let's try that again. Chat. There we go. That's better. Oh no, that was only one again. Oh, my clicking isn't working. There we go. And an Oreo one. There we go. I've got them all in the end. Never seen the importance of making a lot of gold in the auction house. Tilly, You had to battle the classical economy. Yeah, it's a very, very different thing, isn't it? Oh, your equipment suffers another 10% durability loss. Oh no. Oh, I don't have a follow age command actually, Podman. I see Mushy is also a mod here. How has she been as a moderator, if you don't mind me asking? Mushy is my one and only moderator, and she is absolutely fantastic. I couldn't do it without her. Truly excited for 8.3. Oddly enough, also about the auction house rework, partly because thought you'd never see the day. Yeah, exactly. And they have done it, which has been really nice. Okay, so save place will be about here, as there seems to be a lot of people around. So I think that was an unfortunate pull time that got me that in the end. So let's just do this, and then we'll drink here. You follow since January 26, 2012. There we go. And speaking of the new auction house, my new video about what I do think about the auction house, there's a link to it there. That's when you made your account. Yeah, I wasn't actually here 2012. That's before my time. I mean, in Twitch's terms, that is. Obviously, I've been around many, many more years than that. I do indeed, Lagadder. I've got all my TSM guides are on there. I also export all my streams onto there for those that want to catch up. I've got everything from right back to 2 years ago with my early streams. So there's plenty to catch up on. But the TSM guides are my main focus, really. Right, okay, another large camp here. Let's see if we can pick off. Let's go across the river. Yeah, this one's looking quite difficult. They're quite happy to let the crocodile run all the way through their camp as well. So I'm going to ignore those. I'm going to go this way instead. I think this will be better. It looks like someone else is here, so we can share in the splitting of the camp. Hopefully. I still need 2 more flints. I've got 7 of 9. Oh, got an extra ad here. Finish off the brute first. There we go. Go back to the crocolisk. Heal myself up a little bit there. And then I can finish off with a bit of extra there, and that should be alright. TSM guys are great. Made me get into TSM and help understand it a lot more. Oh, excellent, Letium. I'm glad they were useful. You're more than welcome. 5.5 inches. It hasn't changed much. Oh, we've got an extra one on here. Let's just deal with that. And then we can deal with everything else after this. We'll just do a bit of a renew. And then we'll just use our 1 for this. Got my collector's edition as well. Yes, I have indeed, Tomcat. Really, really enjoying it. Ragnaros is now my mascot on the side. Mimi G, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. We're just in wetlands at the moment with a lot of dented armour, trying to get ourselves through some quests before we limp back to the inn and we can finish everything up. I was hoping to get these quests done and then we can heal up and hand in all those other quests. Oh, I keep on doing this, getting extra ads. So let's just deal with that. I need to watch my positioning. These crocodiles are everywhere. Don't run into the camp, please. No, we're okay. Okay, the Holy Fire was the wrong spell to choose there. Alright, I'm going to use my inner focus here. Free heal would be useful right now. There we go. And then we can Holy Fire. Finish that off with a renew. And then we can do that. Okay, that's better. Not wearing my longboard shirt today. No, I've got a cat bus one on today. which is quite cool. Can I get this? Oh, I did get the alpha. Whoops, this is bad. I'm going to run away. I do not want to. Oh, I've got stuns. That's not going to help. Desperate prayer. Healing potion. Psychic scream. Let's pull all the stops out. Get myself into a safe place. That's better. Are you still coming? The mystic's coming. Yeah, let's keep on going. Okay, we'll do the crocolisk here instead. Need one of those. Holy fire. Do a dot. Wetlands are a dangerous place. They are indeed. It's tricky here. But as long as you're careful, I think we'll be okay. I'm slightly a higher level now, so I feel a little bit more comfortable than I was earlier in the wetlands when I started leveling here. At in the early, was it 23 I started here? I think it was. Right, let's work our way. We're going back to these camps, but questy, we've got a whole load of them all spread out here really. So we can just go in any direction and you'll stumble into some knolls. The question really is being able to pick the ones out that we need. Like these, we can pick these 3 out quite easily. We did these earlier. So we'll start with this one. Oh, we got an extra. Let's concentrate on the one I have got here. Finish you off. We've got a crocodile as well that's going to join in the fun in a moment. Get this one going. We're low on mana though, so I'll go in with the wand for this bit. I didn't have a look at the last chance stuff. No, QWERTY. How is it? Oh, thank you, Tomcat, with the raid. Really kind of you. Oh, we've got another crude flint. Even better. We're getting closer. Story time later. I don't think I'll have time today, Will. I'm going to try and finish off these quests. And then I'll need to finish up by 10. So we'll have a cut-off point by there. So I've got about half an hour, just under half an hour left. That one really does run fast. See if I can finish you off. I'll deal with you now. I can see the sparkly dust over there, so wrong spell, done that. Another dot, that should be enough. Lizard, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a lovely evening so far. Yes, I did catch that, Mushy. I said thank you for Tomcat for the raid. It was very kind of you. Welcome everyone who has come from Tomcat. Right, we're going to go and hand this one over. Right, we're going to go over this way and walk down this section and then hand in this quest. We've still got loads and loads. Well, we're not doing too bad space-wise. Defender Gauntlets of the Bear, disenchant value of 7 silver, vendors for 6, that's okay. We'll carry on with that. Oh, there we go. We're doing alright so far. We're only about a third of a way into level 26, so it's definitely a bit slower. But I've got a feeling we're going to stock up on a lot of quests that are going to come in all at once, and we should hopefully get a decent chunk in one go. hopefully. See how things go. Right, or we could do with some, we'll do selling whilst we're here. As we're here. And then we've got another one, fire to boot, and then blisters in the land. Oh, wild steel bloom. That's a 2 silver. Now that does have a min buyout of 5 silver. Historical price of about 4 silver. So that limited item one seems worth buying. I'm going to try that. We'll put that on later. But in the meantime, I'm going to sell the pointy tooth. I'm actually going to sell this rather than disenchant it. The spirit and strength. Strength I'll sell definitely. Let's move that over there. Spirit. Well, it's an extra 62 copper, so it's worth it. Mutton chop we'll get rid of. And the crocodile meat, I was hoping for a cooking recipe of some kind. That should work. And 12, you're done. Oh, congratulations, Mushy. That took a while. 10.5 hours. Was it really that long? That is a huge amount. Ouch. That's massive. With dinner in between. Even so. 2 streams, yeah. I can imagine. Wow. Well, congratulations. I bet you're relieved now. That's amazing. Okay, we'll hand in this. Can we finish up soon? Okay, 5 Fen Creepers is the next thing. Okay, so these are close by. Hopefully we can do these quite quickly. We just need to kill 5 of them. Okay. Now I do remember they were actually hidden. So we'll just go through here. There's another one potentially over here. Just swimming through the water. There's one. Yeah, they are hidden. Thankfully, we have the guide to help us on this. Every 8 minutes, pick 5 herbs. Wow. That's not a lot really, is it? Oh no, we've got 12 to get. Okay. I thought it was 4 Fen Creepers, but it's one of 12. Okay. So I'm just probably gonna have to end up hearthing. But we'll do what we can here. Are these all Fen Creepers? Yeah, Questie's telling me these are all, those are cursed sailors. I'll try a few around here, and then we'll work our way along the end. 12 is quite a few to get though. The fact that they're hidden though does make it tricky. I'll have to hopefully see them whilst they're stealthed. Let's rebuff that whilst we're here. And the fortitude whilst we're here. Go through that. So there should be one around here, hopefully. Or not. Looks like someone else is looking. I'll give you a buff as we go past. So if you're not there, then we'll go back up to the north. We'll try and find some this way, and then we'll head our way over to the west, as there seem to be a few that way as well. There's a lot of level 25s around, which obviously is the level we're at in this zone. But there's a fair amount of people, which tells me that either people are leveling alts, or some people are in the same position as me and aren't that high a level. Perhaps. Right, looks like we're on the same quests. Looking for mobs. I know I've already killed one just here, so I'm actually going to go over here to the right. We have a sleeping Oreo now. Okay, we're going to have to go over here, and then there's a fair few over this way. But I do want to allow myself enough time to finish off as well, so I need to factor that in. Don't think there's supposed to be one over here, but you never know. Any large bit of water might have one. They are hidden after all. Who ate my face cake? Hello to you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well this fine evening. Anyone in here? Can't see any. They are hard to find. Let's go north. There's one there apparently. Let's have a look. Ironbeard's tomb. Okay. This is going to be tricky, finding these Fen Creepers. I wish I'd known about them earlier. Or at least had the quest earlier. Because there's not very many of them around. And 12 is quite a lot to get. What I'll do then, I know what I'll do, is I'll work my way back to the inn along this route. And then if we'll find however many we find, hopefully. Is that one over there? That's a crocolisk. Going to try and avoid these. Oh, we did get one. Okay, there we go. Crocolisk will have to take the hit. I still got this Lost Master quest to do as well, but that's over on the other side with the elves. So, oh, there's one. We see one. So a lot of running around and not a lot of killing, which slows down the XP rate quite considerably. Now I could do some gnolls as I go, but not today. Today we're just going to keep going and get ourselves back over here. Oh, there's another one. That's 3 of 12. Next lots. They could go up to the top here, but there's not very many of them up there. They're more along a line here. If we do the map and make it smaller, we can see this way. Could do with them being a bit transparent actually. 600 other herbs as well. Wow, that's pretty good going. Now I can't see anything here, so I'm actually going to move this back. And then I'm going to look in here, and then if I don't find any in these two pools, actually I'll go along, yeah, I'll go along here to there, and then I'm going to hearthstone from there. I think that's going to be the safest bit. Then at least I've tried them. There's a dead one here, so that's been done. Let's move around that one. Don't think there's going to be a respawn this time soon. At 8 to 5, 25 gold apiece. Oh, that's not too bad then in terms of getting some gold from it. Your £10 cat. Right, nothing there. Next up is more to the north. Let's follow the little arrows, the daggers rather, the swords. Come on, Fen Creepers, where are you? You're hiding somewhere. Oh, I just saw that one. That was hard to see. Demo cat is trying to sleep on a chair that is made for toddlers, maybe 25 centimetres. Well, they will try and fit in as small a space as possible. If it looks comfy, I'm sure they'll go for it. Okay, 4 of 12. Third of the way there. See if we can find some more. Just finish this off. Well, we won't finish them off. We won't get all of them. But we will hopefully... There's one. Oh, that's Crocolisk. We'll hopefully at least get maybe 6 would be good. Halfway there. And then we can do the route again. There is one. Well, one's doing quite well for this. They are stealths, usually near the water around this area. Okay, it says to kill 4. And then Zygor is actually telling me to talk to someone else here, which is back here, and accept reclaiming goods. So now's a good time, actually. As you're here, I'll give you a buff. Don't think your cat can get a buff though, so let's head on back to the auction, not the auction house, back to the inn at least. Hearthstone to Deepwater Tavern, and that'll be a good point to finish off our questing at least for the moment. Got a few things we probably need to put on the auction house. Let me just browse your goods. I need someone to repair, which is going to be elsewhere. Keeping that. The bruised weed and the earth root we're going to keep. Simmering trousers. It's not an upgrade. Vendor's 9 silver, so I'm definitely going to vendor that. Definitely. There we go. Everything else should be fine. Now we've got these omelettes we want to cook, but I need some hot spices for those. Maybe there's someone we can trade. Have you got hot spices? Yes, you do. Okay, so let me just check this cooking. It was the Curiously Tasty Omelette. So it vendors for 1 silver 50. The Raptor eggs we technically got whilst we were levelling. And then hot spices cost me 40 copper. So I could sell these for 71 copper. But for 1 silver 10... I can turn it to something worth 1 silver 50. So it's worth me buying the hot spices rather than selling the eggs as they are. I'll be better off using the hot spices and making the omelettes. So I need 40 hot spices. And I can level up my cooking whilst I'm here. Exactly as you said, Mushy. I can make 40 omelettes. I can get myself at least to 150, so that's going to be the next thing to do. Won't necessarily do that now, because I'm going to finish up here, but that's a good position to be in. We've got a load of quests to hand in, so looking here on the map, yeah, a few different things. Oh, you can't see them because Zori is there. So we've got a lot of quests to hand in, so all in all, a pretty decent session, I'd say. And stop at 150, yeah, and then get the cookbook from Azuna. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, I missed your message there, Thomas. Is there a way to stop your auctions from posting below vendor price? Yes, there is. If basically, if you have in your auction operation, say something like linen bags. Let's look at some of my posting operations. I should have one here. Crafting So basically, if you put in something like 100 and say 10% vendor sell, or the minimum price is, as a basic minimum, if your minimum price is vendor sell like that, then that will make sure that nothing will go below that minimum. As long as you've got your when below minimum, don't post item. But then you could maybe add on a little bit extra, because like I had there 110% vendor sell. That way that just adds a little bit of margin on there. Whoops, not like that. 110% like that. 110% space vendor sell. And then you can add in your other factors like I did there. I'm just going to put some random letters here so I'll get back what I had there. So I've got here the maximum between 110% vendor sell, 110% crafting, or 80% DV market as my minimum price. That kind of works all right for me. So I actually currently set there at 13 gold 67 as well, so that's pretty good. We've got some stuff in the mail as well, which I haven't looked at. Let's have a look over here, just in case. Greater Magic Wand, sales, and a load of linen cloth. Okay, that's cool. Is that from Tankis Natra? Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Cool, I'll have a look at that later. Okay, I think I'm going to finish up here because I've done all the bits I wanted to do for tonight. And I need to hand over the computer to my family. So, right. So, big thank you to everyone who's hung out in the stream tonight. Really appreciate your company. Thank you all for being here. Now, next week, I'm not going to have a stream on Sunday because we've got some birthdays on in the family. Lagada, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, sorry, Lagada. We are literally just finishing off, but thank you for the follow. It's really appreciated. So yes, there's not going to be a stream next Sunday. I may or may not be able to do one on the Friday before. We'll see how things go. Thank you, Podden. And then I'll see what I can do video-wise, because I've got a few. I've got the accounting one I still need to do. It all depends on how busy I am with work and real life over the next week. So, with that said, let's see if we can find someone to throw a host on over to. Who do we have on at the moment? We have the... Oh, now, how do we have? We've got a choice of two. Sea Thrift is on. She's got Amateur Multi-Boxer Hour. Or Canadian TV as well. All we've got here is Narcot, thank you very much. Get some spare time, I'll stream. Maybe check out Hydromiss on YouTube, who's a lot of priest. Yes, Hydromiss is really cool. I use his priest leveling guide for my talents at the moment. But thank you for that, Narcot. It's very kind of you. So, let's have a look. We could do Canadian TV, who's got back into doing some Loot Appraiser Challenge stuff. Or Sea Thrift is doing stuff. Ooh, Twitch was having a problem there. Let me just go back. Let me just check Canadian, see how he's doing. Haven't given him a host in a long time. He's doing some retail stuff at the moment, some retail gold making. Loot Appraiser Challenge things by the looks of things. Is there a Loot Appraiser Challenge for Classic? I'm not sure there is actually, Podden. Right, okay, let's give Canadian TV a host. I haven't given him a host in a long time. Oops, that's spelt wrong. Make sure to spell it right. Okay, Canadian TV. Right, okay. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely week, and if I don't see you next weekend, hopefully I'll see you the week after. Or on one of my YouTube videos. So from myself and Oreo, I wish you a very good night, and until next time, happy gold making.